Hello, this is Kelly Onojigofia, the author Take Charge of Your Life, the author 21 Irrefutable Law in Building a Solid Marriage, the author His Greatest Need, the author Her Greatest Need. We have several books that are currently at Amazon and on Seller. Do best to check them out and see what you could get there. Whether you are single or you are married, you're going to get materials there that will help you make the right choice and help you build and continue to invest in your relationship. In our new series for this year, 2026, which actually was a year of enlargement, I pray that the Lord would enlarge you and enlarge your family in the name of Jesus. This series is going to be interesting. We're looking at fight for your marriage. A few words I want to say before I go into this book properly. That a good marriage is not a gift. A good marriage is not inherited. A good marriage cannot be transferred. So because your parents had a good marriage doesn't mean you will have a good marriage. That's not how it works. A good marriage is a product of work and sacrifice. And when people are not willing to put in the work and the sacrifice, they will definitely lose their marriage. Because whatever you mismanage, you lose. Listen very carefully. In this book, I'm going to share some few very important points of how to fight for your marriage. I have seen some people whose marriage will have never broken, but because they don't have enough wisdom, they lose not just their first marriage, their second and their third until they are alone. Until they are alone. So this book, I'm going to share some things that are going to help you. Fight for your marriage. 12 essential elements of a stable home. Strong marriages aren't automatic. They are fought for. You got to fight for it. You got to fight for your marriage. You've got to fight for your marriage. You've got to fight for your marriage. In this material, I'd like you to stay with us all through the points. I'm going to share 12 things that will help you get or build a stable home. There are things that we need to know. There are things that we ought to know. And sometimes it's possible to be married and for the next 10 years of your life, you are miserable. And it's not because you are cursed, because you don't know what to do. Because you don't know what to do. In this book, I'll be sharing a few things that will help us understand what it takes to fight for our marriage. Let me say this so you can understand that the enemy will not stop fighting your marriage. So you don't stop fighting for your marriage. It will be foolery if you think everything will just be smooth, every joy will just be there, happiness. No, 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 brother. The enemy's goal is to see to it that no matter what happens, no matter what you think you're achieving, is to destroy your home. Because the home is a unit that takes care of the society, the community, the nation, and the world at large. So if you could destroy the family, the rest of the circle is gone. The enemy is very specific, is very decisive, and is doing everything he can to get into your marriage, to get into your family. So listen very carefully, friends. This series is going to bless you. I pray that as you follow this series with an open mind, open spirit, take up the points, get the scriptures as well. I pray the Lord will talk to you, that your flesh will be broken, your spirit will be willing to follow the steps, and the Lord will establish your home forever. Let me say this again before we close this section, that God's idea for our marriages is not temporal, it's permanency. It's permanency. God's idea for our home is to have a permanent marriage, not to go for shopping. 2 years you are here, 3 years you are here. No, 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 that's not God's idea. His idea is permanency. So if we want to stay in God's will, we got to understand what it takes so we can stay in permanency. Enjoy a beautiful home where we can raise good children that will build up a society. Follow this series. Fight for your marriage. God bless you.